Another breaking, and this is a CNN News 18 exclusive. Now, bomb threats to airline serious implications, and due to Hoax calls, government working on mechanism to deal with problem without any problem to the passengers. Agencies are asked to work out a proper mechanism so that there is no delay and diversions are avoided. Recent trends suggest that these calls are mostly Hoax threat. Now, the threat assessment are being done, the mechanism to be worked out to deal with this problem. I'm now joined by my colleague Yash. Good morning, Yash. Now, we already know that there is an investigation that has started by the DCGA. What are your sources telling you, and what are the steps that will be taken to avoid any problem or inconvenience to the passengers? Because overall, around 10 such bomb threats have been reported just yesterday.
Well, a very good morning, Sherin, and you are absolutely right. This has become a very big menace when it comes to the airlines, both to the flight operators and also to the flyers in this very case. Now, what we are learning as of now is that the agencies and airlines will be working together in case of such calls, and in fact, assessment will be made based on those calls, and in fact, there will be a grading of the threat call, and then there will be an act according to that only, because we have seen how most of these calls were hoax, and in fact, like you also mentioned, in the past 2 days, more than 10 such calls have been made to the airlines in this very matter. And in fact, what happens is this actually switch on the panic button amongst the flyers and also among the flight operators, and a lot of time, a lot of energy is wasted in such calls. So now what we are learning from the sources is that the agencies will be working in tandem with the airlines to actually work out a proper plan as to how and when they have to act, as to what sort of threat they are being receiving. Because we have seen in most of these cases, these threats are received from unverified social media accounts, and in fact, then in turn these calls turn out to be hoax, and in fact that creates a lot of panic and in fact a loss of a lot of time for the people also, and in fact it is also bad economics if you look at the larger or the macro perspective. Now, once this will be implemented, everyone will be trained according for the graded response, and in fact no clarity as such we have got on expert staff flying with the sensitive flight to deal with such situations, because a lot of experts have flagged that in certain sectors and in certain areas there should be some staff members who are well equipped to deal with such situations. But as of now, what the government is trying to do is trying to assess this very situation to actually make things easier for the passengers and for the airlines.
Thank you, Yash, for getting us all those details. Now, steps are being taken by the DCGA to ensure that there is no inconvenience when such Hoax threats are made to the passengers. Now, with that, it's a wrap on this bulletin. More news and updates on the other side.